beasts, aren't they? Chuffed to bits. The smallest little thornback rat. No, I'm just concentrating on not leaving the rod over the side. And its eyes. It's got amazing eyes. Doggy in the boat. Golden mullet. There's a bit of weight to that, you know. And that's what we want, don't we? We don't want the same all the time. We want something different, a good old show. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Molly Moo, my little 16-foot warrior, and a day out on the boat. It is absolutely Baltic cold, the wind chill. My cheeks are still numb from steaming out. It was about an hour to get here. And where am I fishing? Well, I'm quite close inshore, to be honest. It's a lovely flat calm day. But no one's really fishing that well at the moment. There are plaice around, there are early signs of bream, there are some very small hounds, the occasional ray, but nothing of any significance. Can go a long way out and go for spurs, can drift wrecks for pollock, all that kind of stuff. But I'm inshore today. So what am I hoping for? So I'm really hoping for my first significant ray of the year. It just seems to be escaping me at the moment. And this area is quite well renowned for small live rays, possibly ungulates. Not much chance of a thornback, but now that I've said that, one will make an appearance, I'm sure. And plaice. So I've only got 2 rods out. I'm just going to prep a 3rd rod in a minute. But I'm sort of prospecting at the moment. I'm not too sure. I'm not 100% confident in the mark that I'm fishing. So I'm prospecting. I'll give it an hour. If there's no sign of life at all, then the beauty of a boat, you can up anchor, move further along the coastline and end up somewhere that I am confident with. If I keep shielding my eyes, it's because the sun's really low in the sky at the moment. It's early morning. We've only just had sunrise. And because it's a clear sky, it's absolutely blazing. It's nice facing the sun with the shade from the cuddy. Cuddy shade me from the wind, and I've got the sun. As soon as you pop your head up above that cuddy or put your hands out to the side, it's cold. So that's what I'm up to. 2 rods out. One's got a plaice rig. One's got just like a 2-hook flapper, paternostery type style thing. Just feeling out. I'm going to rig a light rod with a light set up. By light, I mean this is just a 6-foot. These are the ones I use for coaching the children for to get them to learn to fish in the first place. Very, very cheap. I think that entire outfit, it's a bit of a comedy thing really. It's about £15, £15-20, something like that. So I'm going to rig that up with a very light running ledger and put that out as a shot to nothing. Just because I'm interested to see what it feels like if you do catch £0.5 pound, £0.75 pound fish on it. But yeah, that's what I'm up to. More of a play day today. It's a Sunday. It'd be rude not to be out given all the weather that we have had. Just get amongst it, eh? Just get a bait in the water and just see what. It's a slow start to the season. Definitely a slow start. All these storm fronts keep coming in. We start to get teasing signs of fish starting to appear, and then we have a cold snap or a storm front and they all go offshore again. Because the sun's so low, filming's really difficult at the moment, but right under the boat on this, there's a bit of weight to that. Let's have a look. Is it weed? No, it's a little plaice. When I say a little plaice, a teeny tiny plaice. Look at that. What a stunner. Let's get this unhooked. He's not a keeper, he's too small for that. As much as that sun is welcome, it's making filming really difficult. And this little character, absolutely stunning. Really pretty markings. Loads of markings on that one, look. Tiny. He's undersized. Well, I say he's not tiny. He's not tiny, but he's definitely undersized. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to whiz the camera around and we'll have a picture of him going back. Now I'm pretty sure as soon as he touches the water, he's going to be off like a rocket. So this might be the quickest ever release. Straight down. They do that all the time. When they're fit and strong, they're away. Zing off. This sun is making filming really difficult. Obviously the boat is pointing in the direction. I can't change that. Wind and tide is pushing it in that direction. But target achieved. That was the first rod that I baited and put out. It's got the quality time fishing tackle, vibrating beads with the bead arrangement. It's their Plaice rig. It's their signature Plaice rig. Does really well for me. I like it. Might give me a few to try out. And they're working really well. Now I don't know whether that vibrating spoon, makes a difference or not. So I've put one rig out without the vibra spoon, but the one that caught the fish had the vibra spoon on. So school's out for the day, really. It's new stuff to me. I know that some people say they don't like bedazzle, some say they do. But I've got 3 rods out at the moment, and the one that's caught is the one with the most bedazzle. It's got a vibra spoon, rattling beads, green and black 8mm beads, and then a size 10 hook loaded with black lug and squid. I've got one rod that's just a plain hook with nothing else other than that, black lug and squid, and I've got one out that's got all the beads and stuff, no vibra spoon, black lug and squid. Be nice to see the comparison between the 3. But fair play, the one that's caught first is the one with everything: spoon, bedazzle, lug and squid, little squid strip. So I'm going to get that baited up and back out and catch another one, eh? I've still got the camera from that orientation because that sunlight at the moment oh, excuse me, that sunlight from that direction absolutely blazing, so if I'm squinting, please excuse me. I'm going for an exercise at the moment where, obviously I've had the boat some time now. I think this is the second full season. I had it before COVID, so wow, this is nearly 3 years now. So going for an exercise of not just decluttering, but fine tuning. And one of the things I'm guilty of is I take too much stuff, whether it's to the beach, you know, whether I'm out on the boat. I need to fine tune everything down to minimal. And a buddy of mine, Ian Timms, he's got a bait box, cool box, and I've sort of admired it. And I was like, "Where'd you get that from, buddy?" He said, "Oh, they're available everywhere you go." And yeah, and it's a Coleman. I think it's only like a, what is it? Let's have a look, see what it says. It's 4 litres. And you think, well, you're not going to get anything in there. You'll be surprised. In here I have, as we speak, 2 £1 boxes of frozen squid, royal squid, nothing less, I have you know. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 2 £1 boxes of squid, and I've got 6 wraps of black lug in that little cool box. And it tucks away, out of the way, you know, tucks right out. Keep it out of the sun. I made the mistake of putting that bait in there last night, thinking, you know, come today, that'd be workable. It's still frozen. Admittedly, it was cold last night. It was -1 or 2 or whatever it was during the evening. But yeah, so this says it will keeps ice for half a day. So it's like a day thing. If you're going out for a picnic, I suppose that's perfect. I suppose that's really what it's designed for. And it will, 5 quart, 4 litres, and it will hold 6 cans. So a 330ml can. So it's for your tinnies. I bet it's Australians somewhere that just go out with a 6-pack. But yeah, it's a cracking little thing. Nice little carry handle. You get like a pound of rag in there if you wanted to keep that cool, you know, through the day, especially in the summer. You want your bait to turn. That's a cracking little thing. Not expensive. And I would highly recommend one of these. I'm going to use it for shore fishing and boat fishing, because now I've physically put some bait in it and realised how much it will carry, and it will just keep your bait in good condition. That's the biggest part of it. Stop your bait from turning. I am absolutely chuffed to conkers that we've had a Plaice already. That sun is blazing on my face. I'm going to get sunburnt if I'm not careful. I'm freezing cold, as in it is cold out. I've got a jacket underneath my suit. That's how cold it is. I've got like a down jacket underneath my suit. Makes me look big. Your bouncer routine when they wear a puffer jacket. Look how big I am. Yeah, no. So I've got like a puffy jacket underneath the suit. I've got my hat on, and as soon as you put your hand in that wind chill, ooh, she's chilly. Thought I saw a couple of little bites on this rod. I'd love to catch one on this little light rod, just to give it a bit of a go, you know. I don't know, you know. Not feeling anything. Yeah. Considering how light it is, if there was something there. I tell you what though, it's taken the squid strip off the back. I'm tempted to put less lug on and put more squid on, because that has actually nibbled the squid strip off the back. I saw the bite, there was a little nibble, little rattle. Tiny little weight, I don't know what that is. It's a 2 or 3 ounce weight. That is all the glitter and bejazzle, and the squid strip's gone. So whatever it was, it likes the squid. It wasn't too keen on that lug. Looking at it, I can understand why. It's not the best looking of baits, that one. Look at that. What a stunner. I love bass. He's a very lean fish. Very lean. Getting close to bingo time. I've got a midday recovery to hit the high water to be able to put the boat on the trailer. So, after an early start this morning, like a pre-dawn start, was actually halfway here by the time the sun was coming up. Getting close to packing up time. I did fall asleep earlier on. I set the drag lightly, deliberately, on the whole squid bait, just in case. And it was the drag clicking that woke me up. I didn't mean to fall asleep. I was just nice and comfortable, out of the wind, in the sun. Just felt like a little rest of my eyes. And I fell off. I fell right. I went right off. Yeah. Okay. Nice new spot. I like this spot. I think this one's got a lot of promise when things start livening up a bit. Bit more sun and heat in the water. Bass, rays, plaice, possibly hounds. I don't know. Doesn't particularly strike me as a hound mark, this one. I'm getting ready to pack up, and I lifted this rod, and I must admit I put it back into the rod rest because there's a bit of weight on it. And there's a fish on it. I just hope it's not a doggy. And whatever it is, it's giving this little light rod a bit of a workout. I don't know if you can see, because it's not exactly the strongest of rods. Oh yes, and she's a stunner of a Plaice. And your place, this place, that place, your place. We're gonna get some Plaice. So the only one that didn't have one on it was this, and I think he's gonna have the Plaice of the day. Look at that, it's a fat old fish, that one. He's a porky fish. He's a porky one. Alright, let's have a look-see. Probably best if I just unclip. There we go. Let's have a look. There's all the bejazzle, and there's the Plaice. Black and green beads, silver rattlers. He's not size. I'm not going to keep him. I'm not eating you, mate. I'm going to let you go. But yeah, get that one back in. It's a stunner. Another small but very well marked fish. Right, let's get a disgorger. I love the way they sort of writhe and they're so wiggly. Nice little Plaice. Undersized. He's going back. I'm not going to eat you, mate. Not going to eat you. Off you go. Doosh. And he's gone. They go so quick as well. Straight for the bottom. So that was interesting. So this rod is a 10 to 20 gram. Look at the tip on that. 10 to 20 gram, and with a 2 ounce weight, it was almost too much. But that gave that Plaice a nice fight. Sometimes it's worth using light gear like that. That made that interesting. So, all 3 rods, 1 fish on each, 2 Plaice, 1 bass. What a cracking little session. Short session, because I've got to zip home now. Got to get the boat out of the water, put it on its trailer. From me, from here, for now, it's goodbye. Take care, tight lines, happy fishing, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Chuffed to bits.